WorkPlace vendor contracts. Enforce vendor negotiated terms and provide blanket purchase order capabilities. The WorkPlace vendor contract module allows your company to enforce contracts established with specific vendors, including shipping methods, payment terms, as well as the ability to append lines to an existing vendor purchase order. Routing rules can be established for transactions based on the contract and/or when the contract amount has been exceeded. The vendor contract maintenance page that you see allows you to establish and maintain these contracts. 2 tabs are available on the vendor contract maintenance page. The General tab allows you to set up the profile of the vendor contract. Required fields are indicated with an asterisk, such as contract ID, description, vendor, and contract period. The contract period allows you to enforce the vendor contract for a specific period. You can restrict the ability to exceed the total contracted amount if desired. Vendor contracts also allow buyers to be able to track committed amounts and quantities against a contract. These fields show the current dollar amount on the requisition, check requests, purchase orders, and what has been received against a requisition line coded to this contract, providing the remaining amounts available. Requisition line items against this contract can append to an existing purchase order if so indicated. Additional line items such as payment terms, shipping, as well as attachments can also be added to the vendor contract. The Vendor Contract Item tab allows you to establish contracted amounts by item. Items are created in the vendor module and must exist prior to selection and attachment to the vendor contract. Items are set up and managed by dollar amount, quantity, or both. They can be restricted to a predefined list of items. Items can also be restricted to exceed the quantity or amount based on the contract type. When entering a requisition or check request, the vendor contract can be accessed per line item. You can auto-route requisition and check request line items for approval when the amount is exceeded.